35 years ago, Twin Peaks drove the world into a frenzy with its mysteries, its smiles, and its haunting death. But the biggest mystery wasn't in the show. It was the fate of the cast themselves. Some became Hollywood stars, others vanished from the spotlight forever, and a few faces will shock you with how drastically they've changed. Join us as we uncover who they are and where they are now in 2025. Kyle MacLachlan as Dale Cooper. Kyle MacLachlan was 31 years old when he played FBI agent Dale Cooper, the central character of Twin Peaks 1990, who investigated the Laura Palmer case with strange intuition and an eccentric charm. He became the iconic face tied to the mysterious world of the town. Yet, in real life, his journey wasn't nearly as smooth. Kyle was born on February 22, 1959, in Yakima, Washington. After rising to fame in Dune and Blue Velvet, he endured several tense relationships with co-stars such as Laura Dern and Lara Flynn Boyle, as well as a 6-year romance with supermodel Linda Evangelista, a relationship strained by relentless media pressure. Those repeated heartbreaks made him more guarded in love and pushed him toward a steadier, more private life. In 2002, he married producer Desiree Gruber, and they have one son, Callum Lyon, born in 2008. He once admitted that balancing acting with fatherhood has been the hardest challenge of his life. Beyond acting, he also runs his own wine label, Pursued by Bear. Today, Kyle MacLachlan is 66 years old. He lives between New York and Los Angeles with his wife and son, occasionally appearing in television projects and promoting his wine brand. His estimated net worth in 2025 is around $10 million, earned from both his film career and his business ventures. Peggy Lipton as Norma Jennings. Peggy Lipton was 44 years old when she portrayed Norma Jennings, the owner of the Double R Diner, who brought warmth and calm amid the chaos of Twin Peaks in 1990. Her character symbolized kindness and emotional refuge for both viewers and the residents of the town. Peggy was born on August 30th, 1946, in New York. Her personal life was turbulent. She struggled with depression from her teenage years and turned to medication to ease the pain. In 1974, she married legendary musician Quincy Jones. Though they were once one of Hollywood's most admired couples, their marriage gradually unraveled due to cultural differences and conflicting schedules. They divorced in 1990, the same year she returned to television in Twin Peaks. After the divorce, she focused on raising her 2 daughters, Rashida and Kidada Jones, and rediscovered herself through acting. However, in 2004, Peggy was diagnosed with colon cancer. She fought courageously for years, continuing to work and appear with her familiar gentle smile. Peggy Lipton passed away on May 11, 2019, in Los Angeles at the age of 72 after a long battle with cancer. She was laid to rest quietly, per her family's wishes. Her net worth at the time of her death was estimated at $10 million, drawn from her acting, music career, and marital legacy. Sheryl Lee as Laura Palmer and Maddie Ferguson. Sheryl Lee was just 23 years old when she stepped into the haunting world of Twin Peaks, 1990, playing the dual roles of Laura Palmer and Maddie Ferguson. One was the murdered girl at the heart of the mystery, and the other was her gentle cousin who came to town bearing the exact same face as the dead. These two intertwined characters created an image that was both tragic and mesmerizing, making Sheryl Lee one of television's most haunting icons of the 1990s. Sheryl Lee was born on April 22, 1967, in Augsburg, Germany, and raised in Boulder, Colorado. She married photographer Jesse Diamond, the son of singer Neil Diamond, but their marriage soon crumbled under lifestyle differences and professional pressures. When they divorced in 2001, their son Elijah was only 1 year old. Being a single mother in the harsh world of show business left Sheryl exhausted and isolated at times, but it also helped her grow stronger and rediscover who she was beyond the spotlight. In 2014, she revealed that she had been diagnosed with a rare blood disorder called neutropenia, which weakens the immune system. Although she has had to live more cautiously, Sheryl remains optimistic. She continues to act while also teaching at UCLA, alongside her Twin Peaks co-star, Gary Hirschberger. In addition, she has become an advocate for mental health awareness, using her own experiences to help others confront their fears and heal. Today, Sheryl Lee is 58 years old. She lives quietly in California, devoting most of her time to her family, teaching, and artistic consulting. Her net worth in 2025 is estimated to be around $3 million, earned through her work as an actress, director, and educator. Warren Frost as Dr. Will Hayward. At 65 years old, Warren Frost portrayed Dr. Will Hayward, the embodiment of kindness and reason in a town consumed by chaos in Twin Peaks, 1990. With his calm demeanor and compassionate eyes, he offered viewers a rare sense of peace amid the dark and surreal world created by David Lynch. Warren was born on June 5, 1925, in Essex Junction, Vermont, USA. After serving in World War II, he returned home and married Mary Virginia Calhoun in 1949. Their marriage lasted nearly 7 decades, a rare testament to enduring love in the entertainment world. They had 3 children: Mark Frost, co-creator of Twin Peaks, Lindsay Frost, an actress, and Scott Frost, a screenwriter. Though deeply devoted to his family, Warren once admitted he carried guilt for being away from them for long stretches while pursuing his stage and television career. In his later years, his health gradually declined due to a chronic illness. Still, he maintained his optimism and made a touching return in Twin Peaks. The Return, 2017, a final farewell to his audience. For him, art was more than a career. It was his last connection to the world he loved. On February 17, 2017, Warren Frost passed away at his home in Middlebury, Vermont, at the age of 91. He was laid to rest beside his late wife in a private ceremony. His net worth at the time of his death was estimated at around $1 million, accumulated through his work in theater, television, and film, including roles in Matlock and Seinfeld. Ray Wise as Leland Palmer. In 1990, Ray Wise was 43 years old when he appeared in Twin Peaks as Leland Palmer, the grieving father of Laura Palmer, the central victim in the town's chilling mystery. The role brought him worldwide recognition as Leland's haunting duality, a loving father consumed by darkness, became one of the most unforgettable tragedies in the 1990s television. Ray Wise was born on August 20, 1947, in Akron, Ohio. He married producer Cass McClaskey in 1978, and together they have 2 children, Gannon and Kina, both of whom followed their father's path into the arts. Though the marriage has remained strong, Ray has admitted that his demanding schedule and long periods away from home often left him feeling guilty and drained. Still, his family has always been his anchor, helping him stay grounded amid fame and career pressures. With that balance, Ray Wise dedicated himself fully to his craft. He left his mark in classics like RoboCop, 1987, Good Night and Good Luck, 2005, and especially in the series Reaper, where his portrayal of the devil earned him wide acclaim for his versatility. After more than 5 decades in the business, Ray Wise is regarded as one of Hollywood's most skilled and enduring character actors. Now, Ray Wise is 78 years old. He continues to work steadily, appearing in independent television and film projects while frequently attending Twin Peaks fan events. His estimated net worth is around $7 million, built from a rich acting career that has spanned over half a century. Sherilyn Fenn as Audrey Horne. Sherilyn Fenn was just 25 years old when she portrayed Audrey Horne, the seductive, rebellious, and endlessly curious rich girl of Twin Peaks, 1990. Her character quickly became a television sex symbol of the 1990s, captivating audiences with a blend of innocence and mystery. The role of Audrey transformed Sherilyn into one of the show's breakout stars and one of the most recognizable faces of the series. Sherilyn Fenn was born on February 1st, 1965, in Detroit, Michigan. She married musician Toulouse Holliday in 1994 after meeting him on the set of Three of Hearts. But the marriage ended in 1997 due to career stagnation and the pressures of raising their young son, Miles. Later, in 2007, she had a second son, Christian, with her partner Dylan Stewart, though they never married. Her years as a single mother in an unforgiving industry took a toll on her physically and emotionally. She once confessed, "Sometimes just waking up is a victory." When her son Miles was diagnosed with autism, Sherilyn's life changed completely. She stepped away from Hollywood's spotlight to care for him and became an advocate for neurodiversity, celebrating the beauty of different minds and developmental paths. She also began writing, meditating, and speaking at seminars to share her experiences. Though her acting career slowed down, Sherilyn continued to shine through memorable performances in Of Mice and Men, Shameless, and several independent projects. Now, Sherilyn Fenn is 60 years old. She lives quietly in California with her two sons, occasionally attending Twin Peaks events and working on small creative projects. Her net worth is estimated at around $500,000, mainly from acting and writing. A modest, yet deeply meaningful life built on resilience and purpose. Piper Laurie as Catherine Martell. At 58 years old, Piper Laurie transformed into Catherine Martell, a powerful, cunning, and ambitious woman in Twin Peaks, 1990. Her character was both alluring and dangerous, embodying hidden power beneath an elegant exterior. The role reaffirmed Piper's status as a veteran Hollywood star and added a layer of gravitas and sophistication to the series. Piper Laurie was born on January 22, 1932, in Detroit, Michigan. In 1962, she married film critic Joe Morgenstern after he interviewed her during the promotion of The Hustler. Their marriage lasted 20 years and produced an adopted daughter, Anne Grace, but ultimately ended in 1982 due to lifestyle differences and career pressures. Piper later admitted that the years following the divorce were the emptiest of her life, a time when she had to relearn how to live with herself after enduring deep emotional wounds. Upon returning to Hollywood, she earned 3 Academy Award nominations for The Hustler, 1961, Carrie, 1976, and Children of a Lesser God, 1986, proof of her timeless talent. Outside of acting, Piper was also a sculptor, viewing art as her only true sanctuary after years of romantic and personal turmoil. Piper Laurie passed away on October 14, 2023, in Los Angeles, at the age of 91. Her death was attributed to natural causes, following a long period of declining health. Her estimated net worth was around $5 million, accumulated over decades of dedication to cinema, where she remains remembered as one of Hollywood's most enduring and elegant icons. Jack Nance as Pete Martell. At 47 years old, Jack Nance portrayed Pete Martell, the man who discovered Laura Palmer's body in the iconic opening scene of Twin Peaks, 1990. With his simple but chilling line, "She's dead, wrapped in plastic," he set the tone for the entire series and became one of the faces most closely associated with David Lynch's surreal world. Jack Nance was born on December 21, 1943, in Boston, Massachusetts. He married twice, first to actress Catherine Coulson in 1968, though they divorced in 1976 due to work pressures and his struggles with alcoholism. In 1991, he married Kelly Van Dyke, daughter of comedian Jerry Van Dyke. Tragically, just 6 months later, Kelly died by suicide while Jack was away filming. The loss devastated him. He fell into deep depression and relapsed into severe alcoholism, leading to years of health and emotional decline. After the tragedy, Jack tried to rebuild his career but suffered recurring health problems, including liver complications and minor strokes caused by heavy drinking. Despite his struggles, he continued to collaborate loyally with David Lynch, appearing in Eraserhead, Blue Velvet, and Twin Peaks, Fire Walk with Me, a testament to their rare creative bond. On December 29, 1996, Jack Nance passed away at his home in South Pasadena, California, at the age of 53. The cause of death was determined to be a subdural hematoma from head trauma sustained during a minor altercation. His sudden death shocked the film community. Just a day earlier, he had been seen laughing and chatting with friends as usual. Jack Nance's net worth was estimated at around $200,000, primarily from his collaborations with David Lynch, through which he left an enduring mark on cinematic history. Dana Ashbrook as Bobby Briggs. In 1990, Dana Ashbrook was 23 years old when he portrayed Bobby Briggs, the rebellious, arrogant teenager hiding deep emotional wounds in Twin Peaks. His character embodied the restless spirit of youth, torn between love, guilt, and the dark secrets of the town. The role made Dana one of the show's most beloved faces, thanks to his raw energy and the mix of defiance and vulnerability in his eyes. Dana Ashbrook was born on May 24, 1967, in San Diego, California. Coming from an artistic family, he is the son of stage director Vernon L. Ashbrook and the younger brother of actress Daphne Ashbrook. After years of seeking the right roles, Dana married actress Kate Rogel in 2015. Their marriage is considered one of quiet stability in Hollywood, as the two share a deep passion for art and a simple life together in California. Free of scandal and health issues, Dana has built a steady, enduring career over more than 3 decades. Beyond Twin Peaks, he appeared in Return of the Living Dead 2, Waxwork, Dawson's Creek, and Blue Bloods. His return in Twin Peaks, The Return, 2017, was met with enthusiasm, proving the lasting appeal of Bobby Briggs among fans. Now, Dana Ashbrook is 58 years old. He continues to live happily with his wife, occasionally attending film events and Twin Peaks fan conventions. In addition to acting, he teaches performance classes for young aspiring actors. His estimated net worth is around $2 million, earned from his consistent acting career and artistic pursuits. Mädchen Amick as Shelley Johnson. In 1990, Mädchen Amick joined Twin Peaks as Shelley Johnson, the beautiful, gentle waitress trapped in an abusive marriage when she was only 19 years old. Her portrayal turned her into a symbol of strength, representing women who dare to rise from fear and pain to reclaim their lives. Mädchen Amick was born on December 12, 1970, in Sparks, Nevada. After 8 years of dating, she married musician David Alexis in 1995, and together they have 2 children, Sylvester and Mina Tobias. Their marriage has remained remarkably strong in the entertainment world, though not without hardship. In 2011, their son Sylvester was diagnosed with bipolar I disorder, a devastating moment that tested the entire family. Amick once said, "Being the mother of a child fighting darkness requires more strength than any role I've ever played." From that pain, Amick transformed tragedy into purpose. She founded Don't Mind Me, an organization dedicated to raising awareness about mental illness and promoting empathy within communities. Alongside her advocacy work, she has maintained a thriving acting career, with standout performances in Sleepwalkers, 1992, Witches of East End, 2013 to 2014, and Riverdale, 2017 to 2023. Today, Mädchen Amick is 55 years old. She lives in Los Angeles with her husband and children, continuing both her entertainment career and her advocacy for mental health awareness. Her estimated net worth is around $4 million, built from her film and television work, as well as her tireless humanitarian efforts. Michael Ontkean, as Sheriff Harry S. Truman. At 44 years old, Michael Ontkean brought to life Sheriff Harry S. Truman in Twin Peaks, 1990. a man who embodied reason and justice amid a town shrouded in mystery. His calm demeanor, integrity, and unwavering loyalty made audiences feel grounded and safe within the surreal world David Lynch had created. Michael Ontkean was born on January 24, 1946, in Vancouver, Canada. He married twice, first to Frances Knight, and later, in 1983, to actress and designer Jamie Smith Jackson. His second marriage produced two daughters, Jenna and Sadie, before ending after years of growing apart. Ontkean once admitted that maintaining a stable family life while working non-stop in the film industry was the hardest challenge he ever faced. Following the success of Twin Peaks, Ontkean continued to make an impression in projects such as Slapshot, 1977, and The Rookie Cop, showcasing his versatility across both drama and comedy. However, after 2011, he quietly stepped away from acting, citing health concerns and a desire for a peaceful life away from the spotlight. By 2025, Michael Ontkean is 79 years old. He lives a quiet, contented life in Kauai, Hawaii, with his current wife, Susan Sennett Nash, spending his days reading and watching hockey, a sport he has loved since his youth. His estimated net worth is around $2 million, earned from a film and television career spanning more than 4 decades. Everett McGill as Big Ed Hurley. Everett McGill was 45 years old when he appeared in Twin Peaks, 1990, as Big Ed Hurley, the stoic, loyal gas station owner whose quiet strength and hidden loneliness made him one of the show's most sympathetic characters. His portrayal of Big Ed captured the essence of a silent hero, both kind and tragic, earning deep affection from fans. Everett McGill was born on October 21, 1945, in Miami Beach, Florida. Before entering Hollywood, he served in the military and studied theater arts. Though he has always kept a low profile, McGill has been admired for his simple, scandal-free personal life and grounded nature. His career was defined by powerful, rugged roles in films such as Quest for Fire, 1981, Dune, 1984, License to Kill, 1989, and The People Under the Stairs, 1991. In 1999, he retired from acting, leaving Hollywood behind for a reclusive life in the countryside. Nearly 2 decades later, David Lynch personally sought him out and convinced him to reprise his role as Big Ed in Twin Peaks, The Return, 2017. That brief but emotional comeback felt like a heartfelt farewell to both the character and the fans. Today, Everett McGill is 80 years old. He continues to live quietly in rural America, far from cameras and the public eye, occasionally attending Twin Peaks tribute events. His estimated net worth is around $4 million, accumulated from his film and television work during the golden years of his career. Wendy Robie as Nadine Hurley. At 37 years old, Wendy Robie took on the role of Nadine Hurley, the eccentric, strong-willed yet lonely woman obsessed with inventing silent drape runners in Twin Peaks, 1990. The role was both tragic and comedic, rich with symbolism, and made Wendy one of the show's most unforgettable faces. Audiences adored her for the strangeness and deep humanity she brought to the screen. Wendy Robie was born on October 6, 1953, in Cincinnati, Ohio. Before arriving in Hollywood, she spent 10 years teaching literature and raising her daughter Samantha as a single mother. Her acting career began later in life when she was performing in a small Seattle theater. Her modest life, rooted in art and motherhood, helped her maintain the emotional balance that many in the entertainment world often lose. After Twin Peaks, Wendy collaborated with director Wes Craven on The People Under the Stairs, 1991, and Vampire in Brooklyn, 1995, proving her talent for portraying complex, layered villains. She also lent her voice to the video game Zork, Nemesis, and appeared in TV series such as Star Trek Deep Space Nine and Dark Skies. In 2017, Wendy reprised her role as Nadine in Twin Peaks, The Return, providing a heartfelt sense of closure for the beloved character. By 2025, Wendy Robie is 72 years old. She lives in Washington, occasionally attending fan conventions and teaching acting workshops. Her estimated net worth is around $1 million, built from a career spanning over 3 decades in film, television, and theater. Kimmy Robertson as Lucy Moran. Kimmy Robertson was 36 years old when she portrayed Lucy Moran, the naive, fast-talking secretary who provided unintentional comic relief amid the tension of Twin Peaks, 1990. Her performance made her the gentle soul of the show, bringing warmth and laughter that balanced its eerie tone. Kimmy Robertson was born on November 27, 1954, in Hollywood, California. She married Johnny Walker in 2003, but the marriage lasted only a year before ending in divorce. Kimmy has always described herself as someone who lives for her work, devoting most of her time to voice acting and theater. Despite her simple personal life, she endured a brief period of crisis in 2024 after receiving backlash for signing a letter in support of a colleague accused of sexual assault, prompting her to withdraw from social media. Outside Twin Peaks, Kimmy is best known for her distinct voice work in classics like Beauty and the Beast, 1991, Batman, the animated series, The Tick, and The Simpsons. Since 2019, she has starred as Ollie in the animated series Ollie and Scoops, reaffirming her reputation as one of animation's most beloved voices. Now, Kimmy Robertson is 71 years old. She continues to live in California, working in voice acting and regularly attending Twin Peaks conventions. Her estimated net worth is around $1 million, earned from her iconic voice roles and the lasting legacy of Twin Peaks. Harry Goaz as Deputy Andy Brennan. In 1990, Harry Goaz was just 30 years old when David Lynch cast him as Deputy Andy Brennan in Twin Peaks. His character was a kind-hearted, clumsy, yet sincere deputy who brought humor and warmth to the town's eerie atmosphere. With his natural charm and gentle delivery, Harry quickly became an essential part of the show's heart and soul. Born Harry Preston King on December 27, 1960, in Jacksonville, North Carolina, he graduated from the University of Texas at Austin before moving to Los Angeles, where he worked as a driver to make ends meet. During that time, he had a chance encounter with director David Lynch while driving him to a memorial service for singer Roy Orbison, a meeting that would change his life and launch his acting career. After Twin Peaks, Harry continued to appear in the supernatural series Erie, Indiana, 1991 to 1992, and later collaborated with director Steven Soderbergh in The Underneath, 1995. Beyond acting, he ventured into writing and published a short story titled Donald's Holy Head in 2013, revealing a deeply introspective and artistic side. Known for his quiet demeanor and avoidance of Hollywood's chaos, Harry became a familiar figure in the independent film scene, admired for his authenticity and understated talent. By 2025, Harry Goaz is 65 years old. He lives in Texas, occasionally attending Twin Peaks fan conventions and taking on artistic film projects that inspire him. His estimated net worth is around $500,000, accumulated from his long-standing work in film, television, and independent art projects. 35 years have passed, yet the faces of Twin Peaks still linger in the hearts of fans around the world. Which one surprised you the most? The star who kept their shine, or the one who changed beyond recognition? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more mysterious Hollywood stories coming your way.